Hello, we're doing another build with James on the big screen today. So some of the sides might be cut off. What we're doing here is just showing you some of the background, some of the process, some of the pain of building a website. And I've been working on this one here, the tools, the Wayfinder tools, the Mission Lab tools. And it's been a couple days, maybe a week, and I'm getting back here and now I'm reviewing my work, and I'm just gonna start here. This is what I want it to say when you get stuck. You have somewhere to go, but I need it to punch it up a little bit. So I'm gonna ask AI. I have my document, I saved my document, and I have my what are these called? Links to the chats. So I'm just going to go to the chat and I'm going to tell it, this is, it's not clear enough. Let's see. Okay, I think this is the right one. Okay, here is the heading and subheading. I need the heading to be more clear who this is for and what it does for them. And we'll see what options it gives me. Getting stuck is vague. Maybe support for your course, program, or content. So the idea here for me is like cheers. You always with cheers, from what I remember from watching the show, and it's been a while, like everybody, when they came in, they're like, hey, and everybody was welcome, and they got down and they had their drink, but they came for a purpose and they got what they wanted and they were welcomed. Maybe support, accountability, and guidance to turn your ideas into what? This might be a good heading. Something they can offer, a course, program, or offer. Something real they can use and share, a real offer, finished and ready for people to engage with. Something they can offer. Support, accountability, and guidance to turn your ideas into offers. Yes, ideas into offers. That's what we're doing. Whoops, I can't spell, so I need to. Come on. Ideas to offers. I wonder, is there any other easy alliteration for ideas to income? I don't like the word income, really. Maybe impact. Yeah, income for me, yes. I want people to make money. I want them to have income, but my whole shtick is you're doing this for more than the money. The person who connects with me is going to connect with me on a mission spiritual level where, yeah, income is fine, but everybody wants you to make income. I do want you to make income, but not everybody is helping you with your mission. Ideas to impact. I like that. Okay, so that's what we're going to use. I think it's a better headline. So what that means so now we need to flip this, and this is where it's going to say when they get stuck. So I need to flip the subheading to mention getting stuck, frustrated, or paused. Clean. When you get stuck, frustrated, or paused, you have somewhere to go. Somewhere to go. You have a supportive. We need to describe we need to describe that. So I'm going to talk. I hit Windows H to open up the talkie thing. I like when things stall. However, somewhere to go needs to be more descriptive. Like you have an accountability group, you have a support group, you have the support you need to pull through. It's sort of like when you travel up the mountain, you have somebody there that's with you. When Frodo was going up the mountain, Sam carried him, or Sam was there with him all through the way. Where sometimes people think Frodo's the hero, I kind of think Sam is the true hero. He was never, he never wavered. And what kind of benefit would that be if you had a group that was in your corner supporting you? So we need to have the subheading working this out and communicating that you're going to be accepted and we're going to reach the top together, sort of like Zig Ziglar, I'll see you at the top type of thing. All right, people in your corner, you're not carrying around. Sam Frodo. When things stall, you have support accounting people in your corner to keep you going. When things stall, you're not on your own. You have support accounting people to help move you forward. Don't we have that in the Turn your ideas and impact? When things stall, you have people in your corner. When things stall, you have people with you, supporting and helping you keep moving forward. I don't like in your corner. In your corner, on your side. So we're double saying the same thing though. We're saying support, accountability, and guidance twice. Maybe just when you stall, you have support, accountability, and people in your corner. And you don't stay stuck for long. Remix this 10 times without jargon in a 6th grade vocabulary. I'm just reading these, helping you get unstuck fast. In your corner. I don't like in your corner. Why don't I like in your corner? Helping you get moving, stay moving, and finishing your project. Helping you start, keep going, and finish. A group to help you get moving, stay on track, and finish your projects. Kind of like that. Move forward, keep going. Your support group that helps you. Why am I spending all this time on the header and subheader, right? Well, it's because it's the first thing people see. If they like the header and subheader, if it connects with them, they will keep reading. If it doesn't connect with them, they're going to bounce. Okay, so let's change this. Let's add some ownership. You're not group. All right, a group that knows you, helps you get moving, stay on track, and finish what you start. Save. All right, let's preview this. Let's see where the buttons take us. All right, takes us down here. So here are the tools. I'm wondering, I think I need to update that section because I think that's where yeah. Okay, so that was a copy of the other page. So now I need to figure out from this is for the mission lab, wireframe. Let's change this. Let's, okay. Control C, go to my AI. All right. Here is the new heading and subheading using what we have talked about. Can you update the wireframe, keeping the story brand framework intact? You notice I cannot spell to save my life, but AI doesn't care. It guesses. Join Mission Labs. Okay. So now, okay. Character. Okay. So this character section, I think AI is hallucinating a little bit. So problem. Okay, I like where it's going. So let's describe the problem. Well, maybe they want us to describe the person. So what I'm trying to do here is make it as short as possible. Like, I don't want people to read or think. So I'm trying to, the next thing needs to be something that they can say yes to. Like, yes, I am trying to build something. The thing that's tripping me up is I think many therapists would try to build one-on-one work, but not all of them. Like, some are going for a mission, like something they care about, and they're just working because they care about it. So now I'm just thinking, oh, you know what? I'm probably just going to put something up and then come back to it. So go into here, select Control Shift V. Vital. Is this bold maybe? Is that why it looks different? Maybe Control V. Okay. Oh, that's capped. Everything is capped. So I got to cap everything here. I need to shorten that, but you're trying to build an idea that could, I need a different word besides idea, that could help more people or create something. Yeah. Pause. You're trying to build an idea that could help more people. You started. What was, I wish it would tell me what it, okay, heading 3. So we're going to just place this with heading 3. You started on your project. You started enthusiasm, which is spelled wrong. I'm just changing the text color back to black. Why does it do? I'm gonna make this centered. Format. Inline. No. Trying to take away the dots. Why can't I remove the dots? Goodbye, LI. Bye, LI. LI and HTML is list. I need a more powerful word than idea. I need a more powerful word than idea for this subhead. Before AI, I would use the dictionary and the thesaurus. I was always on dictionary and thesaurus.com. I wonder what their usage rates are now with AI. I hate the word something. Something is so generic. You're trying to take your idea you're trying to, idea fits up here though. Ideas to impact. All right. We're going to leave idea because it fits up top. So, all right, back to problem. At some point, things stall. Okay. So now we're going to save, go back. So we will rename this character because that's what that says it is. All right, next, we're just going to add a block and we're just going to add text. I'm just trying to keep it simple. Can I change the background color? Okay. It's not what I wanted. I need another section, not another. So I need another section. Text. Add. All right. So we're going to rename this text the problem so that I can find it later. I always forget to upload to fix the mobile banner. I'm gonna go into mobile. Let's see. Yeah, in Kajabi, you got to do the mobile banner and the mobile heading. Like, you got to do it twice. All right, so now we're into this section. I have to continue to identify the problem, so they keep saying yes to it. I'm thinking. I think I want to hit on the emotional here that they think they're broken. I need to rework this section to communicate the idea that they feel broken, less than, not good enough, or compare themselves and feel like they will never measure up. Yeah, good. It's an important upgrade. Yes, AI. Yes. How did it get this way when you care so much and the needs are so great? I don't know. Pick grammar and make the right words capital for a head. Control C, Control V. Now we're going to make this, what is that called? Centered. Okay, yeah. Fill in the rest of the problem section. Gonna need more coffee soon. Okay. At some point, things stall. You're not sure what to do next. Something isn't working. You are not getting the results you expected. You don't get the results you expected. You feel. Okay, so I don't know how to fix the problem I see, which is the size difference. Let me look at this. Let me make it a heading 3. Oh, what happened there? Huh. I don't like it at all. Why does it keep doing that? Come in. It's heading too bold. Let's make this heading too bold. Why doesn't it not look the same? There, okay. Oh, we make it center. All right. Can't remember what color we used. Did we use the lighter? Yeah, we used the lighter. Okay. I keep forgetting. How did you get so behind? How did you get so behind when you care so much and the need is so great? So I don't know if it's like so distracted. I don't want to communicate that they're behind because often this is a process and you actually have to get knocked down to figure out what to do next. How did you get so... I wish there was an audience shouting out words to me. How did you get so distracted? Let's use that for now. So much, so great. Okay. Do I need any more? When the way isn't clear, doubts come near. I wonder if I should put... It's already a big block, though, of text. Oh, I think. When the way isn't clear, doubts are near. I wonder if there should be a... This is heading 3. But I don't want it bold. It's too much text, James. Too much text. Nobody will read that much text. This is the perfect amount of text right here. I think this is the difference between an AI-built page and a human-built page. AI gives me so many generalities where I'm trying to get to a specific, and you can build a web page, a very general web page, in 30 seconds. But it makes it so bland and so generic that it's speaking to no one. And I want this to speak to exactly the right person. And so I'm just trying to talk to that person out there who, they're in pain because they have this mission, but they hear the doubts. Why is there so much space? That's why there's so much space. It's in the desktop layout. There. I wonder if that's too long of a, well, I won't know until I hit send, so I'm going to make this a header too. Calling that cell clear starts to feel scattered. Do you capitalize the 2? I don't think so. No, okay. All right, so we got more coffee. Let's make that smaller. Make it centered. Okay. All right. This is what I have for the problem section. Let's move to the next section, reframe. All right, let's go back up top because I liked what it had up top a little better. Ugh. Did I go too far? I just hate that headline. It's not that you got distracted. Ah, there it is. It's not about discipline or effort. I mean, consistency is a big part of finishing. Save that. Text. No, new section. Yes, new section. Add section. Let's do text. All right, good. Then we have to hit add. Now we're going to make the background the blue color. What I want to say about this is the AI says it's not about discipline or effort. And basically I want to say, what if you aren't broken? What if you aren't broken and you are the right person? Because that's what I want to say. Most people I'm talking to aren't. What if you aren't broken and you are the right person? That's pretty powerful, don't you think? What do I have to say here to convince people? Rewrite this section to give people the new thought. Because I think a lot of people get to this stage, they hit a snag, And then without support, they end up thinking, well, I can't do this, or I'm not good enough. And you are and you're actually the right, and you're actually the right, and you're actually the right person for this mission. And you're actually the right person for this mission. I'm gonna center this. Center. Aren't broken, needs to be. What color am I gonna make that? Dark blue? None of these colors are what I want. Yellow is not in my theme. Yellow is not in my theme deck. Do I go off script and use a color that isn't in my logo? All right, put this text in and see what it looks like. I've been making this header 3. Ooh, it's hard to read. Just trying some formatting things here. Oof, why does it do that? Now I have to fix it. Why? Oh, because I keep doing the same thing. I have to go in here, and then I have to go up to here and do it. I can't select it over here. Why? I want this to be smaller. Okay. Is there an extra space? What size is that? Heading 4? Let's make that heading 4. Heading 4. Okay, and there's an extra space there. I hate this space right there. But it needs to have some space. Okay, so I hit Shift Enter there. It seemed to fix the problem. Okay, it's enough text. So what we're doing here is giving them an alternative reason. We're acknowledging that things are hard, but we're also giving them a new paradigm shift. All right, now I need to rename this. Rename as the reframe. Reframe? I guess that's how you spell it. One of my big fears is writing in front of people because I struggle with it. But here I am. All right, we need to change the blues. We definitely need to change the blues. Yellow's great, but all right, so let's make the background dark. And then let's make these. See if I can use the blue that I was using above. Still a little dark. I have my lightest blue. That seems to work. Just highlighting some text so it breaks up. All right, so the final message is, so of course it's stalled. Let's pause. Of course, not because you're the wrong person for this. Not because you're the wrong person for this calling. I'm interchanging calling and mission. I don't know if that's right or wrong. Because you've been carrying it alone. Let's see. Okay. Next section. Wow, we're an hour into this already. That's why people who build web pages get paid a lot of money. You're not only getting their experience and how they work things and the frameworks and how to format things and make it look nice, but you're also, it takes time to think through these things. Okay, let's take this and move into the next section of the story brand web page framework. You don't have to carry it alone anymore. Now I need to go back. I'm just going to pick one of his offers. Look at how little text he has. I love it. All right, this is what I want. So I'm telling AI, this is the example. This is what I want. All right, so I actually want to copy this section because I like the color. I just like it. So solution to body. I'm going to duplicate. Save. I'm going to call it rename. Okay. Support and accountability lead to finishing. Whoa. It's not quite what I wanted. I would disagree with that, but maybe it's because I love information. I want to rephrase this that matches the other items that I've already built, like clarity, connection, and confidence. Doing a lot of thinking in my head and not talking. What am I thinking about? So I'm trying to, in previous web pages, I don't think I have it up, but in previous web pages, I talked about the 3 elements or 3 pillars of scalable income: connection, community, and confidence. Or connection, clarity, and confidence, sorry. I'm just trying to think, is there a way to work this in? And why can't I edit this in that section? That's so weird. All right. Let's see. Weird. No, we are using the confidence word. Now, why are the bullets white? It's so stupid. Ugh. Sometimes Kajabi. HTML formats the bullets as white. Please make the bullets black. And I can't solve it. Send it into, it didn't work. It's so stupid. Now everything's white. Oh, now it's black. Nope. It's white over here. Let's see if this works. Control All, Control V. Okay. Yay. Save. I need a stronger headline than support and accountability. I still don't like the way this looks. Okay. Let's see if I can get this. Yay. All right, I've been working about 90 minutes, and guess what happens at 90 minutes? James's energy starts going down. So I think I'm gonna call it a day on this, or at least take a 15-minute break. I need something fundamental. You can tell I'm winding down because I'm not talking as much. Make that bold, Shift, Control B, or just Control B. Control B. I'm doing that because it's, without it bold, it doesn't show up as well. I think that's already bold. Let's see. Come on now. What's next? Okay, so now we're going to rebuild this section. All right. I'm gonna sneeze. That's true. Okay. I'm on how Mission Labs works, and I have the 3 points: show up with what you're working on. Point 2, share where things are stuck or unclear. And 3, leave with a clear next step to support and follow through. I want to give 1 or 2 bullet points underneath each heading. What does it mean to show up when you're working with what you're working on? We are describing office hours. Office hours is you sign up for a time slot and everybody gets, 8 to 10 minutes, depending on how many people are in the lab. and they share their problem. We review their screen or whatever they're working on, and then we brainstorm some ideas. People in the chat can chat some things at them, and then by the end of their 10 minutes, they have the next thing to work on. We're not trying to build their whole plan. We're not trying to solve every problem for them. We're just trying to give them a drumbeat of progress. There's going to be one free mission lab a month, and then multiple other mission labs that they can, if they want more than once a month help, they can get it, but they're going to have to either subscribe to a program or just, subscribe to a program or buy a couple episodes. But that's not, I think the primary people who will get multiple mission labs is people who are in the subscription. But I haven't worked that out yet, so let's not talk about subscriptions. Let's just describe the mission lab. All right, do you have enough for a couple bullet points under how mission lab works, or do you need clarity? Now we're waiting for the AI. All right, this looks good. All right, I need to turn off the call to action. Say, oh, I hate those the M dashes. Seems a little small. Heading 4. Can I make it a little bigger? All right, I am now breaking my own rules of not working past 90 minutes because I get distracted and things start taking more and more time. And yeah, I'm unfocused. So I need to take a break. And normally, I learned this in a book recently. If you work with your mind, take a break with your hands. If you work with your hands, take a break with your mind. So what I've been doing is just like when I need a break, I've been washing the dishes, or I've been doing laundry. I've been cleaning my office floor. Like, I'm doing the work with my hands, and it actually does clear my mind, and I feel a lot more, what do you call it? I just feel better. So anyways, that's Build with James for today. Hope you found some of this useful, and continue to follow along as we build out these tools.